What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Outdoors Boxing. Back again with another one. We got this pre-gaming show for you guys. Fight week, February the 6th through the 9th. So, you know what I'm saying? We get the ball rolling with this fight schedule. And we got some shit to talk about. Before I get into it, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. You can follow me on my social media, scrolling across the bottom, Twitter, Instagram. Tap into the website, outdoorsboxing.com. I do have the weekly schedule on my website, so feel free to tap into that for sure. Cash Crypto, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Yeah, hit that thumbs up on the way in, man. I appreciate that. Salute to you. Marta Prince in the building. What's good with you, bro? What's good, man? Salute to you guys coming through the building. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to get to it, man. Get to it. So, Thursday, February the 6th, man, we got a card up there in Canada. You know what I'm saying? You can catch it live on ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? You got some good fighters on this card, too. A couple of guys that could be in position for world titles down the line. Headlined by Arthur Velasquez. You know, he fights at 140. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw, good fighter. And then you got Joelov, who's the heavyweight Olympian, gold medalist, and Albert Ramirez. So take a look at the full card right here. So about what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 fights, man, for you guys to tap into. They got some good young talent on this card. Moreno Fendero, he's a good fighter. Christopher Guerrero, he's a good one too. I remember Guerrero, he was the lead sparring partner for Steve Claggett to get him ready for Teofimo. So it's a nice card to tap into on a Thursday night. Albert Ramirez is like top 3 in the WBA at 175. Southpaw, solid puncher. I like him. I mentioned this on my Twitter. I think Ramirez would be a good comeback opponent for David Morrell, because I don't think David Morrell has to fall back too far. I thought he performed well, just came up short in the Benavidez fight. Ramirez is a tough opponent, got a good amateur background. He's facing a guy, Marco Kalic, who is from Croatia. His only loss was to Joshua Buatsi. They fought in the bubble 2020. I think he got stopped like in the 7th round, but he was doing well in that fight. Joelov, he got the guy from France, David Spielman. Joelov been sleeping everything. So, like, he 14-0, 14 knockouts. He finally got that amateur shit out his system, and he gonna go full steam ahead as a pro. So yeah, I'm excited to see him because he can get in that mix too. You know what I'm saying? And then the main event, Busalalov versus Mahmoud. Mahmoud is a good southpaw boxer from France. He's good, yo. He's a good fighter, tall and rangy. He give guys good fights, you know what I'm saying? I expect another one. But Sokolov is right outside the top 15 at 140. But I think he'll give a lot of these guys some good run for their money. So it's a good fight, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in Thursday night, ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? Should be a good one. Rule Exposure in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said, definitely got to tap into that card. Yeah, Joelov. Yeah, bro. We ain't seen him in a minute. Actually, I ain't seen him since the Olympics. So yeah, man, we gotta see where he at, because I think he fits in too, bro, with these young up and coming guys. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so Friday, February the 7th, we got a card on the Zone out there in the UK. So got some notable guys on this card too. The headliner is Daniel Dos Santos versus Shaka Peters. This is a light heavyweight fight, European title. Should be a solid fight. You know, Peters is like 6'6". You know what I'm saying? He a pretty solid fighter. His only losses to what's my man's name? Craig Richards. And Dos Santos, he fought and lost to Buatsi. So you can tell they're pretty much on the same level. What I'm looking for on this card is Shaquille Thompson. He's gonna fight on this card a 10-rounder. And I mentioned before, Shaquille Thompson is in negotiations with Janibek, the unified champion, the unified middleweight champion. Those guys is negotiating for a fight for April the 5th in Kazakhstan, the home country of Janibek. So I want to see how he look. I seen him fight before. He a tall southpaw, you know what I'm saying, pretty solid. But yeah, he got a little bit. He gonna have some eyes on him, because A lot of boxing, but like myself, they like to watch the fights and see what they bring to the table. I want to see this is probably his biggest fight. If you got a unified world title is your next fight, possibly. You know what I'm saying? And they having some issues with negotiations and they ain't made the deal yet, but he's in position. Look, they reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like Martin said, they called me type shit. So, hey, he got an opportunity to look good in front of a decent fan base, you know what I'm saying? Because we know he got some big lined up, so we'll see how he look. Tessie Gallagher versus Ebony Jones. This is going to be a good fight with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? British, Commonwealth, they got WBO regional title on the line. So, yeah, Friday afternoon, Friday evening, you guys can check out this card from the Zone. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how these guys look. My bro JC in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you coming through. Yes, sir. All right, we got the return of Derek Chisora. This is Saturday, February the 8th. You catch it live on the Zone. So y'all know Queensbury about to switch all their content over to the Zone starting in April. But for the U.S., we're going to get to see this on the Zone. So let's get it. So Chisora versus Otto Wallin. So conventional wisdom would tell you that Otto Wallin as a 6'5" southpaw may give Chisora some issues because he's a boxer. I don't know if he's a big puncher, but he's a good boxer. And he can kind of make shit kind of whatever for you. But Chisora I thought Chisora gave Usyk one of his tougher fights, Joe. I'm gonna be honest. He was doing some crafty shit in there. You know what I'm saying? Turning southpaw. But we'll see. Otto Wallin he got a comeback win, a first round knockout, easy money. But before that, he had lost to Anthony Joshua in 5 rounds. Chisora's coming off the Joe Joyce win. You know, he just chugging along, bro. You know how Chisora, he always bring that shit. If Chisora can keep this guy along the ropes and bang away, he gonna have some success. If he allow Otto Wallin to get out in front of him and use his jab and box and be able to push him back at times and counter punch, he gonna have a long night. So we're gonna see. Alright, so we lost the fight on this card. A pretty good fight too, man. I was looking forward to it. Heavyweight fight. If he keeps moving, he'll be good. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Use his range, tie him up, all that good shit. But we lost a good fight, yo. Willie Hutchinson versus Zach Parker. So Hutchinson had to pull out because he had a shoulder injury. So they're trying to find an opponent for Zach Parker to stay on the card. No opponent as of yet. And they was gonna fight for the WBC silver title. So maybe they can reschedule that and keep that guy active. We'll see. You got Nathan Haney on the card, heavyweight, kind of like a fringe contender coming off a loss. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how he look coming back. This is gonna be a solid fight right here. Jack Rafferty, yo, he just signed with Queensbury. Yo, he's a big guy at 140. You know what I'm saying? He look like he a middleweight. When you guys see him, he make the weight. I don't know. He got to be tight at the weight because he looked like when he fought his last guy, he fought an undefeated fighter. He stopped him. He looked like he was 2 weight classes above him. So we'll see. This is his first fight under the Queensbury banner. So we'll see how he looks right there. So yeah, but once again, Saturday, February the 8th, catch this live on the Zone. Derek Chisora versus Otto Wallin. Yo, I'm looking forward to it for sure. Claymore Rain in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So that was a decent scrap. Which one you talking about? You talking about the light heavyweight fight that fell out? Yeah, bro. Hutchinson versus Parker. That was a good one. You know what I'm saying? And the winner of that would be in position too. You know what I'm saying? When you think about opponents for Morrell, I think about guys like that. The winner between Bawaxi and Callum Smith would make sense. Anthony Yard would make sense if he beat Lyndon Arthur in the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good fight. All right, Pro Box, man, is back. This is like the first time Pro Box is going to have a card prime time on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. They're normally going on Wednesdays and sometimes on Friday. This is the only big card we have this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, yo. I'm looking forward to it. Pro Box is like leading the way for me as far as like boxing cards and consistency. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of 50-50 fights. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no A side. Everybody they go to pro box. You know what I'm saying? You end up getting matched up tough. Now you can run through your guy. That says something. They do have prospects on there too. But this is another good card. Now we lost another fight, yo. They're gonna reschedule it to March 22nd. Another pro box card, Lester Martinez, who is number 2 in the WBA at 168, against Joshon James, who is undefeated. He's like a prospect killer type guy. You know, he comes in as a B side. He normally beat the A side. You know what I'm saying? So we lost that. We lost that fight, but still, we still got some good guys right here. So we got the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Gonna kick off the telecast, right? You got Rihanna Rios versus Nancy Franco. Franco she like a journeywoman. She's been around for a long time. Rios is an up and coming young prospect that they're building. Ramirez versus Lopez. That's a super bantamweight fight, 122. Michael Angeletti versus Julie Flores. Julie Flores is a Filipino fighter, tough guy. Angeletti, for me, he one of the best kept secrets in boxing as far as young fighters. Angeletti got it all. He kind of remind me of Steve Fulton. He got that type of game in him and his stature. He's tall for the weight, you know what I'm saying, for a bantamweight. He like 5'7", 5'8", good puncher, you know what I'm saying, good boxer. He kind of fight in that mold of Stephen Fulton. Can fight on the inside, can box on the outside. We got to get him going, you know what I'm saying. I think in the bantamweight division, he can make some noise for the guys at the top. I know the world champions is all in Japan, but this guy right here, he got the amateur background, he got the pedigree, he got the style, where he get a couple of more fights. Michael Angeletti, right? He can be in the mix. We talking about him fighting for a world title. He might have to go to Japan and get one. You feel me? So look out for him. He's fighting a 10 round fight on this card, man. So yes, sir. They said, why that fight, Martinez? I don't know, bro. This time they said Lester Martinez got COVID. And I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm concerned because his trainer is Bomac. And I ain't trying to have nothing happen to Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? Just as a fan type shit. So he training with Keyshawn and Bomac and them, and he's in that camp. So if he's sick, I hope the rest of the team ain't sick, you feel me? But I know before that, he got sick before. Because this fight's supposed to happen like 3 times. So we'll see. I like Joshon James, though. He's a tough out. El Fenice in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, the co-main event is a solid-ass fight, yo. It's a lightweight contest, 10 rounds. You got former world champion Shaq Raponov. He's going to face Justin Pardo. Yo, this is an interesting style matchup, you know what I'm saying? Angeletti come from a good camp. I seen him spar Shakur for the recently. He sparred Shakur recently, so yeah, I like Angeletti. He good. But this one it's a tricky style matchup. Rakhmonov is a come forward, pressure, southpaw fighter, going to the body. He don't really care about defense like that. So it's gonna have Pardo gonna have great opportunities to counterpunch. He's a boxer, but he got some pop on his shots. I think he lost his last fight to Miguel Medano, the guy who fought Keyshawn. Yeah, he lost his. I haven't seen him since. Rakhmonov, I haven't seen him in a while. Well, last time I seen him, he lost to Sugar Nunez. And he was kind of going back and forth in that fight, and he got stopped late in that fight. It was a hometown fight. So now he's moving up to 35, so it's something to consider. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of wear and tear on him. He had tough fights with JoJo. He had a tough fight with the kid. I forgot the damn kid name from the UK that dropped him, and he came from behind and beat him. That shit crazy how these names be slipping my mind. But, yo, Rakhmonov had a lot of wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wear and tear. But we'll see what Pardo brings to the table. I think this is a good style for him. A smaller guy, a guy that he can counter punch all night. And we're going to see. The main event, Ramon Cardenas versus Brian Acosta. Another good fight. These guys is basically fighting an eliminator in the WBA. Cardenas is number 2 in the WBA at 122. The number 1 spot is vacant. I think Acosta is like number 9. So they got some type of WBA title on the line. solid fight. Cardenas is the type of guy that he can't get outboxed. You know what I'm saying? He can't get outboxed. He like to sit there and trade, but he's a good fighter though. He has some. Cardenas have like up and down performances to me. I seen him on Pro Box. He had a highlight reel first round knockout on one of them Dominicans. Then I seen him struggle with a guy like a German type of guy. Had to pull through late. Acosta, young up and coming guy. He gonna push him to the limit. This is a good show all around. A lot of good names. Pretty good matchup. So hopefully you guys tap into it. Like I said, this is the first time Pro Box got a primetime spot on Saturday night. It's the only big time boxing on Saturday, so hopefully everybody be in that chat, that YouTube chat, tapping in and putting some numbers in that, you know what I'm saying, for this event. So that's what's up. My bro Main Man in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Yes, sir. All right, so last card, man. We got one for you for Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? Sunday afternoon in the UK. Just in case you guys want some boxing, you got a UK like a prospect show. The one to look out for is Tom Weller. They already got him up. They got him 2 fights scheduled on BoxRec already. So they're trying to push him. But if you guys, don't got nothing to do, I know the Super Bowl and shit, you know what I'm saying, this Sunday. You can watch this. It might be all before the Super Bowl starts. So if you guys want to tap into some boxing, it'll be live on the Zone. This is a Wasserman promoted card. So feel free to tap in. You know what I'm saying? I know I'll be there. So that's my time right there, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. If you guys want to refer back to the schedule, you can always go to my website. I got that on there. LDoesBoxing.com. We got the schedule, all that good shit. Keep everybody informed on what's going on in the sport of boxing, for sure. So salute to everybody coming through. That's my time, and I'm out.